Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta the Healer. I am Kenyatta the ArtKitech. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Empress, Ma'am, High Priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated, but if God is the creator of both the good and the evil, the light and the dark, God has no enemies. Ye are gods. As well, love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone stalking me, harassing me, bullying me, or being common with me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Affirmations and repeat. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am the master and creator of my own fate. I am the master and creator of my own destiny. I am my fate. I am my destiny. I am the all that is, all that ever was, and ever shall be. I love myself. Sagittarius, this will be a reading for you from the Dust to Onyx Tarot deck. Sagittarius, let me get you some good shuffles in. Sagittarius, once again for June 2025 from the Dust to Onyx. Sagittarius, all right, do some really good shuffles in. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Thank you to those who are here. Thank you to those who support me and my channel. You are most definitely and surely appreciated. Let me give you a nice three-way split, Sagittarius. Two shuffles. One. Two. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. Here we have Mama Blade, awakened. Nine of Gourds, awakened. Young Staff, awakened. Sagittarius. Six of Staffs, dormant. And here we have 10 of Coins, dormant, Sagittarius. Well, one thing I'm hearing is someone is awakening to something, okay? But that's not it. I don't think that's where this reading is going, honestly, okay? I heard this about somebody's smart ass mama. Okay. But I feel like, wow, that's what it's about. I feel like this has something to do with, okay, this is someone's relationship with a mother. Okay, a parental relationship. Okay, I feel like son. I'm hearing father to son, but I really feel like this is mother to son. There is a role of father to son in this. Okay, that plays some part, but this is about a mother and their son, their child. Okay, I feel as though this mother was pretty smart. Okay, I'm also hearing a very ambitious woman. Okay, clean cut even. Okay, I feel like clean cut. They possibly could have been clean cut, yeah. But I feel like they might have been a religious or a church goer. Okay, went to church a lot. But this woman, it's so funny how I'm hearing this. I heard had a lot of brains. In other words, they're bright, intellectually so smart. Okay, I'm hearing something about blew the whistle on something. I'm not sure what that is. I'm hearing astute. Okay, I also feel like this mother, kind of overbearing. Okay, possibly very overbearing, right? I feel like they had dreams and for what they wanted their son to be, what they wanted this child to be. Sagittarius, this child is possibly you. Okay, they knew what they wanted you to be, what they wanted you to do, how they wanted you to do it, the life they wanted you to live. This would make the mother happy. Okay, this would make the mother happy. If you did this, if you played this role that she designed in her mind for you. And I mean design too. Okay. Like I said, this woman is smart. Okay. Or was smart. I don't feel like the woman is living any longer. Okay. Maybe they have since transitioned, but, or they're going too soon, but I feel like they're no longer here. But this woman was smart. Okay. Designed plans, almost like a blueprint. Okay, of the exact roads that she wanted you to take, okay, or Sagittarius to take. This woman had a very strong of course, impact, okay, I feel like on your life, but more so than impact. Let me see something for a second. Okay, I can't find what I'm looking for. More so than impact. Yeah, just a strong, I forgot what I was going to say, but a strong impact on your life. And I feel like that they're still there. Okay. Whatever this woman said to you, wanted you to do, wanted you to be, etc., 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 her energy is still there, very powerful and very present in your life. I feel like you may still feel like a teenager, okay, preteen, early teens, young man, okay, in regard when you think about this mother figure. Okay. Laid plans. I feel like that's when she laid out her plans for you during those teen years. She might not have had a sheet of paper and said, this is exactly what I want you to do, exactly what I want you to be, etc. But maybe the way she spoke to you, things she said to you, led you, was to lead you in a direction that she wanted you to go. And she was good at it too. And I feel as though maybe you did not walk in that direction, or you didn't do good enough. And this might be in your mind that you did not do good enough, okay? Like I said, this woman's impact, well, of course, the mother has a strong impact on their child, okay? Especially sometimes mothers to sons. Okay. And again, I feel like there might be some aspect of you that is emotionally stuck, or in those teen years, those young man years here. Okay. I feel like you feel like you're just not good enough. Okay. Like you are not up to par, not up to snuff. Okay. In regards to who and what she wanted you to do and be. And as far as what she wanted you to do and be, it doesn't mean that maybe you didn't live up to it, but that doesn't mean that what was laid out for you. Anyway, that's what she laid out for you. That doesn't mean that's what was laid out for you to do and be. That's what she wanted you to do and be. But again, I don't feel as though you have reached those goals that she had in mind for you. And I'm hearing like you don't have to, but there's something in you that you feel like you do. Okay, so I feel like too. Financially, you might be struggling financially, or you may not have all the money that you want to have. Okay, maybe she wanted you to be rich, wealthy, something along those lines, and you're not near that. That's not a bad thing, it's not nothing condescending here or whatever, but you just not rich or wealthy. Okay, but I do feel like there might be some financial issues that you're dealing with. Here we have the Chief awakened. Okay. 7 of coins, awakened. 9 of coins, dormant. Temperance card, dormant. You might not have, yeah. You might not have, I see. This woman had a lot of control over you. Okay. I don't know if you realize that how much, I heard the word sinister. Okay. I don't know if you realize how much power she had over you. Lot of control, lot of power. I mean, like, she might have stood behind I don't want to call it a mask, but the role of, mama, I love you, you're my son, my child, okay? But she damn sure made sure that whatever she said to you and however she said it, however she related to you, that you would know for the rest of your days that she was in charge, okay? She's in charge, okay? And ain't shit you... ain't shit you gonna be able to do about it, all right? And I feel like all of your life, everything that you have done, this is on your back. The energy that she kind of oppressed you with, okay? Again, what she said, what she did, energetically, just her energy, okay? Like I said, there's a role of father here. I don't see it as of yet, but she may have even been kind of took on that masculine role too, of not just mother but father as well. Maybe watching you a lot, constantly watching you. Possibly you might have heard things about you ain't good enough. Okay, you ain't trying hard enough, you lazy, things like that. Okay, I'm hearing something about maybe even possibly she might have well, what we would call it body shame. Well, I ain't gonna say we. People will call it body shaming today. Okay, may have commented about your size, your weight, maybe telling you need to lose weight or something like that. Okay, you need to do better, look better, act better, things like that. But I feel like sometimes she might have been harsh with it, but sometimes she might have said it, more with a gentle hand. But the intention was still to be harsh toward you. I feel like no matter what you have done in your life, there's some kind of codependent energy here that you still hang on to those words. You still hang on to mama like mama's apron strings. Like I said, she may have had a lot of control over you. And no matter what you do, the weight of this woman's words, okay, her world even, is always there on your back. And I feel like it's hindered your progress in life. Because, again, I feel like you're constantly thinking of what you ain't do. I ain't do this. I ain't do that. Mama wanted me to do this. Mama wanted me to do that. I haven't done it. I haven't done it. I haven't been that. I'm not good enough. Okay, so I feel like that's something that you struggle with. And I feel as though, again, it's just, it's just got your energy, your spirit not in balance. Okay, no temperance here. All right, and again, a codependent energy here, but even though she's not physically there anymore, on her words, okay, on her energy. I feel like this is how she's able, her energy is able to persist still, okay, around you and within you. You need to let her go. I am hearing, if you want to live and survive. I'm not saying, I feel like live, like not physically like you would physically die, but just like live, a life of abundance and freedom. All right, here we have 4 coins dormant. 8 of Blades, awaken. Like I said, 4 of Coins, dormant. The more here, dormant, you need to let it go. Okay, let her energy go, because as long as you continue to hold on to this, it's like maybe you feel some kind of guilt. Like if you were to let it go, like really, like release her energy up and off of you, like you feel like you would be bad, like a child. Okay, bad, not wrong, but bad. Okay, and that's how children interpret wrong sometimes, bad, like you would be bad, so I feel like it's got you mentally chained and mentally bound again to her. I'm hearing to her isolation of you. All right. I feel again, it's definitely kept you from progress. There might have been things that you wanted to do in your life, maybe possibly go to school. It's something about church. I don't know if you wanted to maybe like lead a parish, like be a pastor or something like that, or if you wanted to maybe be a leader in some kind of religious institution, if that was a dream of yours or a thought of yours, or something you desired and wanted to do. And I don't know if you shared it with her, if you did, maybe it was a thing of, I don't think she would look down on it necessarily, but that ain't what she wanted you to do. It's like, you're going to do what I want you to do. You're going to become who and what I want you to become, and that ain't it. All right. I heard star-studded, then I heard star-seed. I don't know, or did you want to become maybe work in the entertainment industry, star-studded? I don't know. Or and then I heard star-seed. Are you a star-seed? And, this energy was keeping you from living in that, okay, in fullness. Hanging on to mom, literally mama's every word. You need to let her go. Let her energy go. Release her. I just heard release her into the wild, but I feel like, release that energy. Move on from that, because it's keeping you bound. Still to this day, you are bound to her words of isolation skills. I'm even hearing. So she, like I said, this woman is smart. She was skilled at doing this type of shit. And maybe you have siblings, she might have done it to them, but she has done it to others. Okay, she thought she would be successful with you. She knew she would be successful with you, and thus far she has been successful. Okay, I'm hearing like in tearing you down, not building you up. But you don't understand that, you don't see that, because I still feel like when it comes to her, you're still kind of in that the energy of your childhood. Okay, child, or like I said, young man. It's something about maybe like, I don't know if it's so much preteen, maybe preteen, teen years, or okay, early 20s, possibly even. All right. I am hearing she held you down in a lot of ways. Okay, that is sometimes what people like this do purposely. They will assist you a lot and hold you down financially, maybe possibly some other ways, but it's kind of like a tricky type shit, okay, to keep you caught up emotionally in them so that you can't move on, even though you know the things that they're saying and doing to me isn't right. Yeah, but they helped me with this and they helped me with that, but of course they did. All right, let's continue on here. Here we have the Death card, dormant. Little blade, dormant. Okay, and here we have the Sun card, dormant. Once again, if you don't let this energy go, okay, whoever it is that you long to be, you gotta live your own life. Whoever it is that you long to be, there won't be any change. There won't be any true growth. There won't be any true transformation, okay, unless you allow yourself to be released. Okay, it's like you're stunted here. And I'm not saying in every aspect of your life that you're stunted. No, there's just certain areas I feel like of your life, maybe emotionally so, all right, that again, it's always mama in the back of your head. Mama, what mama said, what mama thought, what mama, okay. And I'm hearing mama's dead, gone, buried, and it's not being said cold, okay, it possibly could be, but the what's being said here is let go of her energy. This is how you are still, it's almost still like kind of codependent. I think I said that earlier, on her, because you're holding on to those words. It's like it's deep rooted and deep seated here. And I feel like I don't think you're not happy here, okay, as a result of that. All right, Four of Swords, okay, awakened. All right. You can have, if you allow yourself to let this go, don't be feeling guilty about it. Bad. She didn't feel guilty or bad about it in any way, shape, or form when she was doing this to you. Okay. Maybe she thought it was for the best. I don't know. Okay. But obviously it's not. Okay. Trying to control you, and she's still doing it. You're like a puppet, okay, on her string. Okay. But if you allow yourself to do the healing work that's necessary, go deep, allow yourself to cry the tears that need to be cried, look in the mirror, so on and so forth, you can resurrect here from this, all right, and be who it is that you are destined to be. And I feel like you may even feel like deep within, okay, and see deep within who you are meant to be, who you're called to be. But I'm hearing, I heard laced. But then, I don't know, this doesn't seem to make sense to me, but I am hearing the word lace front. I don't know anything about those wigs or anything like that. So I don't know how that could possibly resonate with anybody here, but that's what I heard, okay? But your lace, maybe like wig ideas, mind, she's in your mind, okay? Lace front is not your real hair. I'm not putting it down, I'm just saying, I'm trying to see how it connects. It's not your real hair. It's on your head. That's how she is, okay? Or these ideas. She's glued like to your mind, to your head. Well, her energy, the things she said to you, so on and so forth. Okay? Now all you got to do is just let that cut. Remove it. Okay? So the real you, okay, can come to the surface. And I heard be needed. Maybe you feel a need to be needed, okay? Or actually you are needed, okay? By someone, maybe by a community, a group, friends, family, something like that. But the real you has not, you need you, okay? But the real you has not come to the surface, okay? Because this woman's energy is stuck on you like fucking glue, okay? And you're going to feel guilty as hell. I see you sitting there crying right now. You're going to feel guilty as hell when you let this shit go, when you let the burden go, when you finally sit down and release it, okay? Look in the mirror here and release the shit, okay? Confirmation. You're gonna cry some heavy ass motherfucking tears, confirmation, but you need to, so that you can pour into your own cup here, because the colors here of the creativity of who you are, who you're made to be, of all that makes you up, okay, it's like stuck, it's bound, okay, you are not free. Let that shit go. Cry in tears, okay, that you need to cry, tell her you love her, thank you for all she did for you, but you have to let her go, have to let her ideas go, okay? Even something about her intuition, I don't know, it doesn't matter, it's not yours. Release it and start so that you can begin to fill up your own cup. Let me pull from the Isis Oracle deck here. for Sagittarius. Okay. 2 came out. I'll take this one, the one that was on top. Temple of Black Obsidian. Okay, isn't that a protection zone? Obsidian. The dark, look at that. The dark healing chamber. That's what it says. Okay. The dark healing chamber. That's where you need to go. Into the dark to be healed here. Okay. And even know, you know, maybe she had her own ideas of what wherever her stuff was. Okay. That made her do that. It might not have been done to I'm here to increase your pain. But it might not have been done to maliciously. Maybe she thought she was right in what she was doing. Maybe she thought it would save you or help you. I want to say my son. Who knows, you know, okay, where she was coming from. All right. But wherever it was, it's time to release it here because it no longer serves you. And I'm not quite sure it ever did. Okay. Temple of Black Obsidian, the dark healing chamber. Beloved initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within, okay? To meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it, okay? Sure, you don't want to look at her necessarily as an external enemy. What she did to you, though, it became like an enemy to you, but it's very much a part of who you are, and that it's kept you back. I'm even hearing suckered, and I heard sucker punched. I don't know. That is the sacred purpose of an enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. Go within, remove this energy, you know, in love. Here's your mom, you love her, okay? And even if whatever you feel, shit, you better be honest with yourself and honest with her, okay? It doesn't mean that it has to be lasting. Sometimes we need to face even those negative feelings so that we, you know, speak them out, say it, release it, okay, and then we can come back to our true selves. I certainly hope that resonated with some Sagittarius. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you haven't but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at Let's Get Into It. You all have favor. Peace.